Guys, what is up? It's Kansas Kid. Sometimes when I say things, I don't quite get out what I mean when I say them. So the other day I was talking about this PAMP bar, this PAMP 1 gram Lady Fortuna bar that I picked up. And I made the comment, is this the smallest gram bar there is? Well, hopefully all gram bars weigh a gram, right? That's what we want to see. Ordinary Man made a comment. The real question is, does it weigh a gram? The real question is, do they all weigh the same? Is kind of what he was going at. And actually, that's a fantastic question. What I was meaning was the size-wise, as far as the surface area goes. So this is what we all kind of think about whenever we see or think about a gram bar, or we see a gram bar. This is pretty much the size is what we see, right? Whenever we think of gram bar. Well, this one is much smaller, that PAMP bar compared. That's what I was meaning as far as size-wise goes. The surface area is much smaller. And I was thinking, was there a bar that is a gram that has a smaller surface area? Now, the maple grams, they are the little tiny gram coins. Those things are tiny, tiny small. The last one I had, I sent to Spoke in a trade. And so he got my last maple gram that I had as far as those go, because I wasn't digging the gold in the little blister pack like this. And now I don't keep my gold in the packs, but here's the thing on this. This is going to be a little bit different for me. Is if you can see the size of that, it's kind of weird. But my gram bars will fit into a plastic capsule, right? This is a capsule for a 1/10 is what this is. And those 1 gram bars fit right in there. So I have been doing my gram bars like that. And someone made the comment the other day, is like, I thought you hated, putting your stuff in plastic. Well, I do, unless it's gold, because gold is so small, I'll lose it. And it just helps me keep track of stuff. Not necessarily I'd lose it, but anyway, it helps me keep track of stuff. I can keep a better count on it, stuff like that. Now this, what I found out, is this will fit into a 1/4 ounce capsule, just like that. And that works out pretty good, because these are the same size of capsule. It'll go in the same tube, same everything. So it works out pretty good as far as that goes. So I like that. Do I have to have it in this? No, because the little card is good enough size. Now, I don't like my gold in, the plastic or stuff like that. But since this fits in this capsule, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this. It's all about like storage size and stuff like that for me. So I'm okay with that. And going back to that, guys, all gold is good. I was talking about that the other day. All gold is good. If you have scrap gold in jewelry, in rings, stuff like this, that's good. If you have raw gold like this flake gold, absolutely good. If you have gold nuggets are good. All gold is good. Going back to that, is there a smaller gram bar that you guys know of? Is there one than this PAMP? People's also made comments about you can get these. These are smaller. Well, they are smaller. This is a 1/4 grain. This is definitely smaller, but it's not a gram. And I am talking about like a gram size. Is there anything smaller than that PAMP gram? Littlefoot was asking earlier on Fish's Channel, said, hey, why put, the gold in capsules? I do it to kind of keep track of it a little bit better for me. It helps. And he said, well, I like to keep my stuff, from getting scratched and conditioned and stuff like that. Well, Fish had all his stuff in Speedy, right? And he has it in Speedy, and it's all raw. It's nubs and capsules, stuff like that. Well, his stuff is coin gold, and so like the Dos Pesos, he's got a bunch of those in there, and he even had an eagle. I got an eagle here. He had an eagle in there, and he made the comment. He's like, "Why don't you have? Are you concerned about the condition? Why don't you have them in capsules?" Well, it's 90% gold. This stuff's a lot. It's a lot harder and it's a lot tougher because it's got copper in it, right? So coin gold can be handled a lot better than, say, this is 49 fine gold. And keeping this stuff in a plastic capsule makes a little more sense than this, because this will get scratched up and roughed up a lot easier than the 90% coin gold will. So it's not that big of a deal. Also, this stuff's been circulated. The restrikes, I don't know, maybe not. But the original old gold, it's been circulated, and it's not that big of a deal to have it in the raw. And it's harder. That's why Fish has it, in his little Speedy mouse pouch, because it's not that big of a deal. It's coin gold. It's 90%. You can handle it. You can have it in your hand. You can have it on the table. Whatever. So that's kind of where that's at. Speaking of Ordinary Man, he sent me in this copper piece. This is from Wild Pig Pores. This is a copper plague doctor, guys. This is what I like to see. This is what I like seeing coming in, is this stuff right here. I love anything plague doctor. So he sent me a letter, said, "Hey, I seen this, knew you had to have it, wanted to send it to you." And what's cool about this is what I think. I'm not sure, but I think this. I picked up this plague doctor from Wild Pig Pores. This is a silver piece. This is number 6. And I believe, in Ordinary Man, if you know this, tell me. This is the Gen 1. This is the very first generation of the plague doctor they did. This is Gen 2. Now, I've always wanted to get a Gen 1 piece, but I haven't been able to find one. So this is absolutely awesome. Added to my collection, a piece I did not have. And from Wild Pig, I believe this is Gen 1. If anyone knows that, let me know, because I've been wanting to get one of these Gen 1 pieces, but just haven't been able to find one. Ordinary Man sent that in to me. So that is an awesome addition to my collection. And if you know if that's a Gen 1, let me know, because I think it is. And I've had my eyes open for one for a while. Now, this copper piece is, man, they just did a really good job on it. I like the rough edges. It's the same way on the silver piece. It's like a hammered, a little bit rough, kind of looks like a rock or something. It makes it look kind of natural. But I think that they clear coated this. So they cleaned it up real good and they put a clear coat on it. And that clear coat on copper is one of the best looks on metal I think you can get. That right there, you can really see. That clear coat just, man, it just makes it look so good. And actually, I like this first version. I like it better than the second. I think they're both neat, but that first one is just, it's a better look. What do you guys think? Which one do you guys like better? Guys, I appreciate your time. All gold is good. I'll talk to you soon.